Good morning everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So onwards and upwards, bit of a grind yesterday, but it was onwards and upwards. So I just want to get these two levels in. These are probably the two key levels at the moment. Sorry, one more. So, you can see the zone that we've just broken through, and this was yesterday's. This sort of the US session that closed above this zone of resistance that I was speaking about yesterday. Didn't really wait for anything, just sort of plowed through without any concerns at the moment. We are extremely overbought with the oscillators right now, but big crossover of all the moving averages. This is a strong uptrend, so I would not be too worried about this thing falling at the moment. We're looking for a pullback on structure, and then we're looking to go with the flow, which is upwards. So let's get down to the levels we want to be trading. 3 hour, nothing really changed on the 3 hour. You can see how strong this trend is, and you can see how we ranged a little bit and then broke through that zone and just continued onwards and upwards. So this is still a zone that I would like to see some pullbacks too, but whether that's going to happen or not is another story, because we do have sort of 56.63 ahead of us. I just want to get the all-time high. That's just below the all-time high, and then the all-time high is there. So let's get down to the hour, and you can see yesterday the opportunity to get in, as I said, could be a range. It was forming, and you can see the pin bar there. We did have another pullback during the session, or the start of the session, which would have allowed you an opportunity to get in, but it was a bit chaotic. I'll show you now on the lower time frames what I mean. But this was the level of support that was at 55.50 that we spoke about yesterday, and you can see we did get a pin bar on that, but that was pre-market before rallying. And if I drop down through the time frames, you can see it was an inside bar, but then look at this massive move down. This was just after the market opened, massive move down, and I don't think there was any, hindsight's always the perfect science, isn't it? And I suppose we could argue that we should have had one of those levels in as well as being the zone. So 55, 55, 55, 50, that's what price came back to, which is right here. But for as long as we're above the 150, this kind of move shouldn't concern you. You should be in with a position size that you can handle if it does come past and take you out. So just keep your stops below, and even you trail your stops below the 150 EMA. It's also a good strategy. So what are we looking for today? Quite simple. One more 15-minute level here. We're looking for a pullback onto 5600 or 5693 for an opportunity to buy into this. That's the only situation I can see right now. Don't see it falling lower than that, and we are more than likely on our way to 5663 and then the all-time high at 5672. Get through that, we are looking at 5700. I just want to go left on a lower time frame to double check it, we're not missing something here. And it looks like we've got all the levels covered except for that one. So sorry, that's the all-time high there, 56.79, 56.80. So that's the zone that I think we would be aiming for. Just pay attention to this. You can see there's a resistance area, and there's another resistance area, 2 pin bars, which will come into play. So if we come back to where we are now, you can see we're right in the zone of resistance. So I don't want to be jumping in long there. I want to pull back onto structure, pull back to at least 5600 would be nice, and build a base there, then gives you an opportunity to buy into this. This zone here at 5630 won't be too much of a problem for price at the moment. I think this is the area that you'll probably see a bit of a pullback from, And I would take it off 56.60. To be honest, price will muck around here, then probably pull back and give you another opportunity to get in. So that's kind of my view for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.